Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the worst pink diamond in my team, ARTIS GILMORE. This card, I'm just going to preface the video, he's not good. I know he's a pink diamond, that's the only reason I'm doing the gameplay, but he is not good, plain and simple. He is a 7'2" big, but he is slow and he can't shoot. And that's just not a big that can cut it at this point, really at any point in my team. If you're slow and can't shoot, that doesn't work. If you're fast and can't shoot at his size, if he had like 80-something speed, he'd be tough because how big he is as a dominant inside, but he can't shoot the three and he's slow. That's not going to work. With that being said, my boy Ryan pulled him out of the 10-pack box, so that's why you see the unsellable icon on his name, and I'm excited to try the card out if nothing else. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily My Team content. Would really appreciate it if you'll do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Also, shout out to Ryan's wife. I think he said Angelina. She said it's her birthday today. So, Angeline, I'm sorry. Happy birthday to Angeline. And yeah, without further ado, ARTIS GILMORE, 7'2", 96 offense, 98 defense, a 82 driving layup, 97 close shot, 80 mid-range. He can hit the midi, but a 34 3 ball. That's not going to cut it. 80 free throw, 95 standing, 80 driving dunk. Can't ball handle at all. Amazing defender on the interior, but a 65 perimeter is not great. 65 speed, 69 agility, 57 speed with ball. Also not cutting it. Great rebounder, great strength, great stamina, but he's just not good enough. He's missing a lot of badges too. Yes, he's got Hoff Rise Up, Post Lockdown, Box Out, Beast Break, Wall, High Flying, and Iron Paint Patroller. Some other gold defensive badges and interior badges and stuff, but he's missing a lot of badges. He's slow and he can't shoot threes. That is a recipe for a bad card, plain and simple. I don't care how tall he is, and he is a giant. His player build is absolutely massive, and his release, by the way, also really good. I just made 2 shots in a row with it, but now I'm shooting on rookie right now, so keep that in mind. I just made a white with a 34 3 ball on rookie. Love that. But on rookie, you can hit it a little bit, not like a ton, but a little bit. I just agreed 2 in a row, and he just made a white as well. Again, rookie. If I put this on a higher difficulty, I might green 1. But it's not something I'm going to be greening with consistency. And that's the problem. I mean, super low 3 balls, you can hit very occasionally this year. But at the same time, it's not going to be consistent. And it's definitely not going to be a shot that is a recommended shot. Now, the mid-range, he should be fine. I don't see any reason why he won't be able to hit mid-ranges at a high level. And he's got a nice fade, and he's huge, but he's slow, and he can't shoot threes. And that's just not going to cut it. Now, Galaxy Opal ARTIS GILMORE, when he has pretty good speed and can hit the 3 ball, is going to be a monster. But right now, he's a dominant inside, yes, but he's too slow and too limited as a shooter to be able to really be a good card. Now, ARTIS always has a very good jumper in my team. As y'all can see again this year, it is a very, very nice, smooth jumper. And once he gets a card later in the year, as I'm sure he probably will, that card will be a beast, just like last year. ARTIS GILMORE's Galaxy Opal was like the best budget center in the game. That card was elite. And I do expect that that'll be the case again when he gets a new card. But for now, he's not very good. Honestly, probably the worst pink diamond in my team, I would have to assume. And so I'm excited to try the card out, but I don't have super high hopes, I guess, or expectations for him being too elite of a card, just because of the lack of speed and the lack of shooting. So with that being said, let's hop into a game. See what ARTIS GILMORE can do. All right, I'm playing a salary cap game here, quite simply because I just don't feel like playing Tier 1 Showdown through ARTIS GILMORE. Just not going to do it. So we're in this game today, and we're going to see what we can do here. This dude's got a Harden at PG. Is that Diamond Harden? That might be Diamond Harden. I really don't know. Oh, this freaking, the vibration's on the controller. That is painful. I do not like vibration at all, by the way. I don't know how some people like to play with vibration. I truly don't know how that makes any sense or how they can do that, but good help defense here. Get a contest. I mean, if nothing else, okay, I jumped and I'm not able to get back up. Can I turn off vibration? It's off. Well, okay, what? That makes total sense. Cool. All right. That's fun. I guess I got to deal with the vibration this game. It is what it is. Let's get pick and roll going, and let's just attack downhill, see what we can do. Dump it into ARTIS and dunk. He's huge. If he gets that type of area, that type of space, he is going to finish every single time. As a whole, though, yeah, I don't have very high expectations for this card or very high hopes. In salary cap, his pure size and inside ability should dominate to a certain extent, despite. I mean, Amethyst Moses Malone's not a bad defender, but I do think he's just bigger and stronger and more physically capable on the inside in a salary cap game to dominate. And that is what this card can do, is dominate in the paint. That's for sure. It's just when you combine 65 speed, with a 34 3-ball, you get a nearly unusable card at any sort of like sweaty level. And that's not even a contest there either. I jumped with him and he still didn't get a contest. So yeah, I just think you're very limited when you use a card like this in terms of how you can play offensively too, because I literally have to play through him every single play. Otherwise, I'm just kind of caged. He has to be the screener every single play. Otherwise, I'm leaving something open. And I mean, he can play drop coverage basically every single play. The problem is, even if he does drop coverage, right now, he just doesn't have anybody on the court who can really compete with Artis size-wise, which is funny. And it's the one thing that Artis is really good at, is he is just absolutely massive. But I mean, and trust me, if this card had a 3-ball rating, he'd be like the best center in the game. If he had a 3-ball rating and a little bit of speed, he would be insanely good. As is, though, he's not. And I mean, that's understandable, and I think that's okay. But we're going to go for a post hook here. Artis, good post hook. I did not make that, really? Okay. No, I don't think post hooks are very good. I just thought I might be able to hit one, and unfortunately I was not. And we are not able to get back. 65 speed. Struggling to run back in transition. I'm not going to lie. Throw it into him again. Catch. Overpower him. Shove him out of the way and dunk it. I mean, if nothing else, he's dominating on the inside right now, which is kind of fun in a salary cap game where he's just the biggest and baddest dude on the court in that respect. But definitely still struggling in a lot of ways right now. That is terrible defense. My players are just dropping. I don't even know what defensive settings Ryan's got on right now because I haven't looked. And you know what? I don't really care because I already know what this card is. And so it's like this gameplay almost feels a little bit pointless because I already know what he is. I already know what he can do, which is this. And what he can't do, which is pretty much everything else. And so, yeah, I mean, dominant inside, no doubt. If he had 80 speed, he'd be amazing. Even if he had a 3-ball, his 65 speed wouldn't be a big deal if he had like a 65 3-ball as well. I think you could live with the low speed at his size if he had a 3-ball rating. But since he doesn't have a 3-ball rating, it's just overall, he's just an inside and not a very good one because of the lack of speed and the lack of shooting ability. And so he's massive. I mean, Artis, his jumper's nice too. We saw it in freestyle. He has a smooth, easy jumper. Once he gets a good card, he's going to be really, really ridiculous. I mean, just a really nasty good card. But right now, he's not. And so, I mean, I kind of feel bad. I feel bad for playing like this, to be totally honest, but it's the only way to effectively score with him. But he is completely unstoppable. Moses Malone just does not have an answer. We have 14 points already on the interior with him. He is decimating the paint. There's no doubt about that. Good defense here. Try not to get blown by Levine. Good defense. Stay in front. Wall up. That's the best we can do. I don't know what you want from me there, to be honest. CPU just jumped for me. But it's funny. I'm literally doing the same thing every single possession because it's the only way I can actually effectively score with this card. And it's the only way to really utilize him at a high level. Kick to the corner, catch, swing one more, catch and shoot. Zach LaVine, you got a butter jumper, and he hits a white. Interesting. Okay, so my boy Ryan is definitely not playing on high risk. This is normal risk or low risk, but I will take the 3-ball. Points are points, I guess. 5 seconds left in the half. Let's see what we can do. Step up. What are you doing? I don't think he realized how much time's left. Yeah, he's not aware of how much time's left in the half, and we have a 1-point lead going into the second half with Artis Gilmore having 14 points all on the interior. I will still hold true to my thought that he is the worst pink diamond in the game, but he's kind of dominating on the inside right now. He's doing the one thing that he does well at a high level. I will say that. Let's see if we can get one or two more possessions with him, and then we're going to call it a gameplay because I'm just doing the same thing every single play. I don't think this is particularly surprising or interesting gameplay, to be honest, because it's the only way I can effectively score with Artis. His freaking guy just played wide receiver for him. That's crazy. Why are y'all letting? Why are you? Jalen Brown just played wide receiver for him entirely. That's fun. Back to a pick and roll, and let's jab, attack. Drive the ball out to Artis. Artis going to get in the post, and we're going to do the same exact thing, and we're going to get a wide open 3 off of it. I hate low risk, by the way. I think it annoys me just because you can't really control your greens very much at all. But this game is baffling with the stuff that you can do and the way that it plays. I mean, I'm literally just doing the same thing every single play, just trying to get stuff. I'm shooting the 3. I don't care. Artis for 3. Okay, well, I probably shouldn't have shot the 3, but I wanted to shoot the 3, so you know what? I'm cool with it. And he gets a lob. I just don't need to see anything else with this card. He stinks, there's no doubt, but he is dominant on the inside. If nothing else, that's the one thing that he is, so I will say that. Throw it into Artis. Artis catch. Somebody's going to be open. Somebody's going to be open. It is Jalen Brunson. Swing one more to Matisse. Matisse with a wide open 3. And I swear I can't green on low risk. Maybe it's because I'm on PlayStation. I got this vibration function going off in my ear or in my hands more than anything else. The vibration stuff is really annoying, and I don't know why it keeps happening. But I'm literally, anytime I make contact with a player or do basically anything, it's vibrating all over. And, of course, Matisse Thybulle gets hurt. All right, we're calling the gameplay, man. I don't need to see anything else with this card. He stinks. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 7 and 9, 0 of 1 from 3. Dominant on the inside. Pretty close to nothing else. The speed and lack of shooting basically prevents him from being an elite level card. Plain and simple. So with that being said, that's going to do it for the video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.